Just prior to last weekend, the Bureau of Labor Statistics released the July unemployment numbers. While the leisure and hospitality industry gained 592,000 jobs nationwide, the sector is still down 2.6 million jobs since February and has the highest unemployment rate, 25%, of all sectors. Unfortunately, this will soon get markedly worse if Pennsylvania restaurants are not returned to at least 50% capacity. The first round of the Paycheck Protection Program ended on Saturday, and regrettably, Congress has stalled on the COVID-4 package, which would likely include another round of PPP. In light of that stalemate, on Saturday, President Trump issued 4 executive orders extending unemployment premiums, assuming states share 25% of the cost, deferring the employee portion of payroll taxes, providing student loan relief, and encouraging protection from eviction and financial aid to renters. On Monday, in Pennsylvania, the Small Business Assistance Grant Program reopened to accept applications. All counties will receive monies from the U.S. Treasury CARES package, except for Lebanon County, and applications will be accepted until August 28th. Also on Monday, Governor Wolf announced that the SBA approved his request to declare Philadelphia a disaster area after the civil unrest, opening up new relief funds for businesses and homes damaged between May 30th and June 8th. On Tuesday, industry and PRLA friend Senator Pat Stefano filed a co-sponsorship memo on a package of bills that would offer relief for Pennsylvania restaurants and taverns. The proposal would include the following pieces: removing the 25% occupancy rate, removing the food requirement and ban on bar service, expanding outdoor dining to non-contiguous areas, and waiving the license renewal fee for 1 year. We thank Senator Stefano for his unwavering support. Also this week, over 100 CEOs signed on to a small business letter for longer-term federal economic support, which was sent to Congress last week. Since then, thousands more businesses have signaled support and interest in signing the letter. Former Starbucks CEO Howard Schultz is coordinating the efforts and plans to re-release the letter with the additional groups this week. Based on the newly revised forecast from food service industry analysts at Technomic, that the restaurant industry will lose between $250 and $300 billion in sales this year compared to last. We need all the help we can get. Yesterday, PRLA hosted a webinar on de-escalation skills and techniques in a COVID-19 world. Not surprisingly, it was well attended with about 300 people registered for the webinar. At a time when new rules and regulations are on the menu every day and tensions are running high, this is a critical topic for operators. So if you missed the webinar, you can access the recording from the PRLA COVID-19 website. Next Wednesday at 2:00 p.m., National Restaurant Association EVP Sean Kennedy will be hosting a webinar to provide you with a comprehensive overview of the latest restaurant relief programs from Congress. We also plan to have Sean on Melissa Bova's weekly update webinar on Wednesday at 11 a.m. Just today, we announced that the Pennsylvania Restaurant and Lodging Association, Allegheny County Health Department, where Pittsburgh is located, and the service industry-led Save Serve PGH have entered a new partnership to form Save Service Allegheny. The collaborative effort will develop a member toolkit to assist with all aspects of guideline compliance and will provide resources to food and beverage-based businesses in Allegheny County. The platform provides a pledge for members to commit to follow safety guidelines set forth by the state and county. The effort also promotes a pledge for guests and patrons who are asked to commit to following the rules and supporting businesses who have made a commitment to safety. The PRLA PA Restaurant Promise has been integrated into the Safe Service PGH member pledge and aligns to give greater voice to industry professionals statewide. Financial services company WalletHub recently compared all 50 states to rank their COVID-19 restrictions and determined that Pennsylvania is the second most restrictive state in the country, just behind California. Lastly this week, in response to Pennsylvania's restaurant-crippling COVID-19 mitigation efforts, a group of taverns and restaurants put out an ultimatum to Governor Wolf. PRLA's response was in part as follows. In southwestern PA, a group of desperate tavern, and restaurant owners are rallying to defy safety standards and break the law in a misguided attempt to save their businesses. As the largest hospitality advocacy group in Pennsylvania, the PRLA does not condone breaking the law to achieve objectives under any circumstances. It is the PRLA's duty to represent business owners' interests while encouraging compliance with state and federal laws. As we do not agree with Governor Wolf's 25% capacity mandate for indoor dining and question the science behind this measure, we will continue to call on the governor to resume 50% capacity dining, allow bar service, and remove the food purchase requirement. End quote. I can assure you that every ounce of energy from the small team at PRLA and our large and powerful group of volunteer leaders across the Commonwealth is being dedicated to saving restaurants and hotels in a myriad of ways that the collective wisdom of our leaders and our national partners believe will have the highest likelihood to succeed. As a restaurant and hotel operator for over 45 years, I have some sense of today's desperation and frustration. For those who believe the governor does not hear us, the nearly 2 billion press impressions in hundreds of news and television features that PRLA has made since the crisis began would indicate otherwise. I can assure you that in communications with his team, they are listening. COVID-19 has had a devastating impact on the hospitality industry. We urge both the compliance of restaurateurs as well as understanding from the governor's office. If you really want to help bring restaurants back, get on board with PRLA's Stand with Restaurants initiative, which urges employers and guests alike to support the hospitality industry in Pennsylvania to ensure a safe dining experience for guests and continued business for employers. You can find the link on our website. I'm John Longstreet with another edition of It Happened This Week. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again next week.